Mark, wow, you did such an amazing job in this. And before we, I just was wondering, how much did you know about the Zodiac killings before you even started with this?
It was something that I was kind of aware of in the periphery, You can't, but I always mixed them up. It was like, is it the Hillside Strangler, Zodiac, it was one of those names that you knew of, but I didn't know anything about it, really. I had an idea that it was in Northern California.
Mm-hmm. And then you take on this role of, this amazing detective who has kind of become a celebrity in his own right, not, not wanting to be, but what was it like for you to prepare and just become him?
I read the script and I had one impression of it. I thought it was okay. He's kind of this hard-boiled detective, tough guy, And then I was asked to be able to go up and meet Dave Toschi, and I went up there for a couple days and spent a couple days with him. And really saw something totally different than what I had expected. Really kind of thoughtful, sweet, very kind of old world good guy. And so I really tried to be Dave Toschi as much as possible.
Did he give you animal crackers when you went to visit him?
No, but he was an animal cracker freak, and he smoked, he chewed those Tipperillos. He didn't really like to smoke them, but he would chew them, and he had a very kind of specific way of talking, and I just thought it was important to try and honor the guy as much as possible, since so much of his life is tied up in this thing,
You've worked with so many great directors, and I was just wondering what a set is like with David Fincher.
Serious. He's a serious, he's a serious filmmaker, and he expects the best. He gets the best, and he expects the best from them, And so it's an environment that I like a lot. It's quiet, and it's respectful of the work, and we goof off when it's appropriate, and we work hard when it's appropriate, and it's it's a very serious film set.
Yeah, I can imagine. You look at the lives of everybody that the Zodiac killings touched. Every single person who it came near, it was destructive in some way. Their lives were destructive. And I was wondering, when does an obsession become destructive?
As soon as it becomes an obsession, probably. The thing about it also was that in that time period, there was never a serial killer. They didn't have the word serial killer at that point. It was kind of like Hitler showed up in Northern California, and so it was such an anomaly, and America was relatively innocent at this time period, so it was such a big deal for them to catch this guy because he was such a monster. Today we're kind of desensitized to it. We hear serial killers all over the place, but then that wasn't happening in America at that time,
Yeah. Scary stuff, It really is to think about it. You could walk down the street today and you just don't know. Yeah. We're going to see you soon in a movie called Margaret, and I wanted to ask you about you reunited with Kenneth Lonergan, the guy who pretty well launched your career, Mark. What was it like to be back with him and work with him on that film?
It was an honor, and I have a small part in that movie, but a great part, and
good cast.
It's a great cast. And I saw a rough cut of it this summer. It's an amazing film. Anna Paquin is just beautiful, and so is J. Smith Cameron. But, Kenny and I, we started together, and I hope that he'll keep using me along the way. I feel like I have a great debt to him, and, I just really understand his material really well. And I just hope that we keep working together.
Oh, you will.
We're still good friends, so.
Good stuff. Good to hear. Well, I'd like to see you and Laura Linney back together, too.
I would, too.
Congratulations. You did such a phenomenal job in this movie.
Thank you so much.
So nice to hear.
Thank you. You too.